She know what it is. She know what it is. Shawty be jacking the love train. She know what it is. Love strain. She know what it is. She shawty be puffing the love strain. She know what it is. She shawty be riding the love train. She packing the kids. She shawty analysis. She in love with the drugs and the honesty. We fall in love platonically and fall back in love periodically. She shawty be jacking the love strain. She know what it is. She shawty be puffing the love strain. She know what it is. She shawty analysis. She in love with the drugs and the honesty. We fall in love platonically. We fall back in love periodically. We puffing the love pack. Pumping the pounds. Rolling hoes away.
Turn up, turn up.
Baby girl, just hit me back.
It's Friday night. I need you to turn up.
I'ma pull up to the telly.
To the telly, though.
Pull up, baby, throw it in your belly.
In your belly hole.
Dug you out, something like a valley, though. Out up in the hood, though. Smoking backwoods, though. Switching sweet, I'm good.
I need you to turn up tonight.
In the coupe, right up in the sports car. Baby, you know what it is. Vine and infinity. Baby, we can go from the moon to infinity. She rolling up. Baby girl looking good and she Colombian all on my coupe. Time tell me, baby, is you tryna lay up with me? And you know you looking crazy, laying in Mercedes. She shawty be puffing the love strain, she know what it is. She shawty be riding the love train, she packing the kids. She shawty analysis. She in love with the drugs and the honesty. We fall in love platonically and fall back in love periodically. She shawty be jacking the love strain, she know what it is. She shawty be puffing the love strain, she know what it is. She shawty analysis. She in love with the drugs and the honesty. We fall in love platonically, we fall back in love periodically. These studies acknowledge me, honestly. Put the seat back in the Odyssey. Prodigy, little mama wanna suck in the swallow me. Wax ties.
True and living, I am in the building. I'm not your homie, I'm the one and only macaroni. We are back here with another live, with an interesting topic tonight to talk about. Now, this video went viral a couple of weeks ago. It's actually an older video where a woman is discussing that are women naturally evil? Now, I'm going to be either yay or nay on this, right? We have to ask the question, are women naturally evil? Is it in their DNA? Is it in their genetics? Is it in their heart? Is it in their spirit to be evil? Women collecting child support on men, women doing treacherous things to men, cheating on them, violating them. And I'm not gonna sit up here and say that men are angels or men are angelic and men have never hurt women. That's absolutely cap. Men have done some destructive things in history. We know that. We know that. But even the Bible talks about how there is no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. We're going to put that on the screen. Let's put that on the Summer Jam screen. Put that on the Summer Jam screen. Today's topic, are women naturally evil? Are women, is it in their DNA? Is it in their spirit to be evil? Right? Now I had to put this verse on here. This Bible verse is from Ecclesiastes 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right? Now, for those of you believers of the faith, believers of the Bible, even the Bible talks about how there is no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. Now, if we go back into the biblical days, we know the story of And there's plenty of stories about women being treacherous. We know the story of Adam and Eve, how Eve deceived Adam into biting the apple. We know it's plenty of stories. Samson and Delilah, how she tricked him into cutting his hair, and the man lost all of his God-given abilities. There are plentiful stories of treacherous women in the Bible. Now, there's plenty of stories of treacherous men as well. But even the Bible talks about how there is no wickedness like a wickedness of a woman. So we have to talk about it. Is the woman... Now, this is just, I'm going to keep saying this because, when people watch videos, they get real emotional, right? Now, we're here having a dialogue. I'm either yay or nay, right? I'm presenting an argument, and I want you guys in the chat. I want you guys in the comment section. I want you guys to have the argument, have the dialogue. Are women naturally evil? Is it in their spirit? Is it in their hearts to be evil, to be treacherous towards men? We want to discuss that today. We're going to talk about this today, and we're going to lay this out. And I want you to discuss this Bible verse, Ecclesiastes 25:19. There is no wickedness like the wickedness of a woman. So let's get into the video where a woman was discussing how evil and treacherous women can be. Again, like this video went viral a while ago. The video went viral where this woman was talking about these things, and I thought it was something interesting to discuss. So let's play this video of this queen right here, where she's discussing the wickedness of a woman, and we're also going to watch some other videos of women being wicked to men. And I'm going to play women embracing that negative energy, women embracing that negative chi, that negative energy, and bestowing it upon men, right? So let's play that video. Let's get into it.
Okay, so this is something that I honestly been pondering on actually for a few years.
Turn that back on.
Okay, so this is something that I honestly been pondering on actually for a few years now. I remember what the Bible said about women, and like the evil spirit, what the Bible says about the Jezebel spirit.
That's another thing that we have to talk about, the Jezebel spirit. Now, there's been studies. Now, I'm going to be cutting this video up and chopping it up and talking about different things. But there was a study that went out there, because a lot of people, the narrative out there, let me just say this real quick. The narrative out there when it comes to cheating is that men are dogs, right? The narrative out there is that men are dogs, men cheat all the time. That's the narrative out there. That's the thing that they want to put out there, right? But in reality, who cheats more, men or women? Right? While it's often, look, this is what AI had to say. This is what Google AI had to say. While it's often assumed men cheat more, research suggests the gap between men and women cheating is narrowing, and that infidelity rates vary by age and other factors. Some studies show men reporting infidelity more often, while others highlight that women infidelity rates are rising. Ultimately, both men and women engage in infidelity, and reasons behind it can be complex and vary. In my opinion, women cheat more. Women have more opportunities to cheat, right? Women get offered sexual advances almost every day. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that every time a man throws a sexual advance at a woman that she's going to take it. That's absolutely false. That does not happen, right? But the opportunity to cheat is always prevalent for a woman. That's not prevalent for a man. You can get the most handsome man on the planet. I'm talking about chiseled chest, chiseled body, handsome features, beautiful eyes. You can get the most handsome man on the planet. He's not getting thrown sex every second of the day. Women are getting thrown sex almost every day. Even an average looking woman gets, some sexual advances towards them. Even most men will say, I'd hit that. That's just a reality. Now, I'm not saying that every woman is sleeping with every single man that throws a sexual. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying the opportunity to cheat is well there for men, for women, right? It's well there. So and there's been studies that suggest that women are cheating more, right? But let's get back to, but just talk about that Jezebel spirit, because that Jezebel spirit is real. But let's get back into what we're talking about here. Let's get back into what she was saying.
About the Jezebel spirit,
Jezebel spirit.
and things I see that women do, things I know and heard that women do.
And that's another thing. A lot of the things that these women do don't get spoken about. It doesn't get talked about. A lot of these women, they're really good at cheating. They're really good at hiding their cheating. Really good at hiding what they're doing. Really good at hiding what they're doing in the darkness, right? A lot of men are sloppy with their cheating. A man, he's cheating. He's doing a wrong to his girl. He's sloppy with it. He's all over the place. Everybody knows he's cheating. Everybody knows he's wilding out. Everybody knows he's doing too much. He's leaving he's leaving messages on his phone. He's doing too much, leaving messages on his phone, leaving, the tracks is everywhere. You got strange women calling him every 5 seconds. He's doing too much. But a woman, it's a lot of people have said that women, they're a little bit more sneakier, a little bit more conniving, a little bit more witty, a little bit more clever with their cheating. Right? A lot of people say that, a little bit more conniving, a little bit more wittier, a little bit more clever, a little bit more deceiving when it comes to that cheating. You're back into it.
The paternity issue, how these women lay next to a man for years, looking a kid in the eyes for years, knowing there's no relation. How good men get stomped out.
Let's talk about that first piece, because I want to get to each piece he's talking about. How women will have a child knowing that child does not belong to that man. She won't say a word. She won't clear it up. She won't tell that man the truth, that this child is not yours, that I had this child out of wedlock, that I made a mistake, and I wound up having a child that is not yours. There are women out there that will have children, and they know good and damn well that child has no relation to that man that they're with. They'll go with the lie. They'll go with the nonsense. They'll allow it to happen. They'll allow it. They won't say a word about it. They'll go years and years. They'll let that man buy birthday gifts. They'll let that man buy Christmas gifts. They put that man on child support. Oh, wow, that kid is not his. There are women that are doing that. Salute to Vint. I see Vint's in the building. Vint says, hold on, a little more personal too. They will F your op and your relative. That's a fact. That's a fact. There's plenty of stories of women, violating that sanctity, violating that trust, sleeping with someone's brother, sleeping with someone's op, sleeping with someone. A lot of women have that Jezebel spirit. A lot of women are caught into that Jezebel spirit where they can't shake it off of them. They can't get it off of them. They're suffering with that Jezebel spirit, right? But there are women out there that are doing that. They're having children and they're allowing another man to take care of that child. That child don't belong to that man, but you're allowing him to pay for the gifts, allowing that man to have some type of emotional connection to this child, all while this kid is not his. Right? Let's get back into it.
How good men get stomped out. How kids are just...
And that's another thing that I want to talk about. There are a lot of good men, but you never hear women champion good men. Because listen, when a man, let's speak frank. Let's speak like family here tonight. When a man has a good girl and he effed it up, let's say he effed up that relationship. Let's say a man had a good girl, she took care of him, she was a good woman, and he cheated and he violated, and that woman left that man, a man will take responsibility. He will say, you know what? I was a terrible person to that girl. She was a good girl. She held me down. She did what was required. She cooked for me. She cleaned for me. She took care of my children. I was the bad person in that. A man will say that. But when it's reversed, when a woman does foul to a man, when a woman violates a man, when a woman cheats, she will make excuses. He didn't spend enough time with me. He didn't love me like I wanted to be loved. He wasn't there for me emotionally. These are the things that a woman will say to make it seem like, yeah, he was a good man. He was there for me financially, spiritually, mentally. But at the end of the day, we're gonna take him down a peg. These are the things that a woman does. So we have to talk about all women. You know, are they naturally evil? We have to talk about it tonight. We want to know tonight. Salute to Marcus. He says Ken Risky. Salute to Marcus. He says my ex-wife left me and comes back every couple of years because she knows she won't find what she gave away when she left me. Now this is a good topic right here, Marcus. I love what you're saying right here. I love what Marcus is saying right here, right? Marcus is saying, he's talking about how his wife left him and she comes around every other month or so. And she's pretty much, heartbroken over what she left. She realized she had a good man. Salute to Marcus, right? And I've seen women do this as well. I have an ex that comes around every 3 to 4 years. This is no BS. This is real spill right here. I have an ex. Every 3 to 4 years, she will contact me trying to get back into my life. This is the ridiculous of women. These are the things that women do. They will be a Jezebel. They will be a bad human. They will be a bad person to you in the moment. They will take advantage of you being a good man. They will take advantage of you being a simp. They will take advantage of you being there emotionally, being there financially, being there as much as you can be, right? And take advantage of you in that moment. Suck you dry in that moment. And then when you have, hit your limit, when you have said, you know what, enough is enough, or when they decide enough is enough and they don't want to be with you, and then they go out into the real world and they see how a man that doesn't care about them, doesn't love them, doesn't want to be with them, and they see how that man treats them, then they come to a realization that, you know what, I left a good man. The grass ain't greener on the other side. Fire! 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 I should have moved my football. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yo, we got 20 people in the building. I need you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Turn up tonight, man. Salute to Marcus for that story. Yo, what Marcus is saying is real spill. He's saying real spill. Because I've seen it firsthand. I've seen women do this. I've seen women, they'll come to a realization years later, months later, that the grass ain't greener on the other side. You know what? The man that I was with, he was good. He loved me. He cared about me. He took care of me financially. He was there for me emotionally. He was a good man. But me being a Jezebel, me being a slore, me wanting to go out there and sleep with other men, me wanting to care, and a lot of things, women don't want to talk about this. A lot of women are really self-absorbed. All they care about is themselves. My Instagram, my TikTok, it's all about me, what I'm doing. It's not about what my boyfriend or my husband is doing. It's not about what he's doing. It's not about us and our relationship. It's not about us and our family. It's all about me. It's all about my makeup, my looks, my Instagram, my story, my TikTok, getting my nails done, getting my hair done. Me, me, me. A lot of women are self-absorbed, where it's all about them. Women are vanity driven, where it's all about them. Me, me, me. It's all about me, 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 me. It's not about your family. It's not about your kids. It's not about your husband. It's not about, being the best wife you can be, being the best mother you can be. It's me, 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 me. It's all about me. A lot of women are like that. A lot of women are like that. Vince says the anticipation of Mimi. Yeah, a lot of women are like that. A lot of women are like that. A lot of women are like that. The anticipation of Mimi. Hold on, y'all. My thing is messing up here. Give me 1 second. Sarah says Jesus is the truth. That's a fact. That's a fact. Jesus is the truth. I would say Yahawashah is the truth. Yahawashah is the truth. That's not Jesus's name. His name was never Jesus. If you called who you call Jesus, he would look at you like you're crazy because that's not his name. But I get what you're trying to say. His name is Yahawashah. But salute to you. I like what Vince said. He said the emancipation of me. That's a fact. Let's get back to this video though. Let's get back to, because she was spitting some facts here. I was agreeing with a lot of things she was saying in this video here. Let's get back to it.
When there's no relation, how good men get stumped out, how kids.
A lot of good men do get stumped out. I've seen it firsthand. And I'm not here to say that good women don't get stumped out. There's a lot of good women out there that get taken advantage of by the scumbag men. I've seen it too. I've seen some good women deal with some horrible men. I've seen both sides of it, but I've also seen bad women take advantage of good men. Your man is a good man. Your man is a loving, caring man who's there for you emotionally. He wants to help you. He wants to provide for you. He's doing everything he can possibly do as a good man to be there for you, but you're doing everything to combat him. You're doing everything to go against him. I've seen women do this. So I see both sides of the coin. Let's continue.
Are just used for a check.
Absolutely. A lot of women use men. They use men financially. They use men for their energy. There's women. I did a podcast on this, and salute to my friend Tasha. My friend Tasha out there. Salute to Tasha. She talked about how women use men for particular things. They have a man that they'll use for dinners. They'll have a man that they'll use for to go out. Maybe they want to go to a party one night, or maybe to a function. They'll have a man, that they'll use to specifically just to have relations with them. So they'll call them up late night. They'll have a man for everything. No, I'm not taking any of these men serious. I don't want to be with any of these men. I'm gonna call Derek for the food. I'm gonna call Larry for the party when I want to go out to a party. I'm gonna call David for the smash out session. If I want to have a smash out session, I'm gonna call David. If I want to get smoked out, I'm gonna call Tyrone. I'm gonna call Tyrone for the weed. If I want the Don Julio, I'm gonna call Brad. If I want to drink some Hennessy, I'm gonna call Jerome. They'll have a man for every specific thing. They're not taking any of these men seriously. They're not taking any of these men as a suitor. Or I'm taking these men seriously. They'll have a man for specific days, for specific things that they are inquiring to do. Right? salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. We got 17 people in the chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I love that you guys are supporting. Salute to you. Salute to y'all. Marcus says that's half the issue. Men don't have a reason to settle down. Getting laid is like getting a win in a video game. I disagree. I think that there's nothing wrong with a man settling down. There's nothing wrong with a man settling down. There's nothing wrong with a man choosing to go on in his life and get married. I think getting married is a beautiful thing, and it's a natural progression in life. To get married, to have children, it's a natural progression in life. You don't want to be in the clubs for the rest of your life. You don't want to be turning up for the rest of your life. You don't want to be looking for love for the rest of your life. At a certain point, you would want to settle down. Now, I'm not telling men out there to just settle down with whoever or to settle down in the prime of your life. Settle down when you're ready, when you meet the right girl. If you meet the right girl at 21, marry her. If you meet the right girl at 25, 27, 35, marry her. There's nothing wrong with getting married and having children and settling down. But the problem is a lot of men are getting taken advantage of. And, the divorce rates are high. So I would just suggest that men, just make sure when you get married, you make the right choice. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with men getting married and finding the right woman. Just make sure you marry the right woman. Just make sure you marry the woman that that you vibe with on a moral and spiritual level. A lot of men, they'll marry a girl because she's pretty, she's sexy. They're not taking anything other into account. They're not taking into account her attitude. They're not taking into account her personality, her morals. What does she stand for? What is she good for? They're not taking any of those other things into account. They're just taking into account that she has a pretty face and a fat ass. If you're marrying a girl just for those simple basis, then you're going to take an L. But if you vibe with a woman on a personal level, if she's morally someone you vibe with, if she's spiritually someone you vibe with, if she has all the tangibles that you can look for in a wife, marry that woman. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with marrying a woman or settling down with the woman. You don't want to be in the clubs turning up for the rest of your life. That's just my opinion. But let's get back into what this woman was saying.
I've come to the conclusion that I think women are just pure evil.
Are women pure evil? Oh, Vent talking about Travis Hunter. Oh, Travis Hunter. A lot of men, Travis Hunter. Listen, man, listen. We're going to find out what happens with Travis Hunter. Me personally, I think that he's with a girl that's taking advantage of him. I don't think that girl is into him like he's into her. I think he's head over heels over her. I don't think she's head over heels over him. She realizes she has a simp, respectfully. No disrespect to him. But she realizes that she realizes he's way into her than she is into him. And she's taking advantage of that, But, we're going to see where that goes with Travis Hunter. I wish him the best. I really do. I really wish Travis Hunter the best. Travis Hunter, he's seen a lot of videos online of, people critiquing his relationship, critiquing his girl. But in reality, it's really coming from a place of, listen, man, we're kind of worried about you because we see all the signs because we've dealt with women like this. A lot of men, including me, we've dealt with women like that. We've dealt with women who have been slores. We've dealt with women who do not care about you. They're in it for just, the tangibles that they can get out of you. They're just there for a position. They're just there to take advantage of you. We've seen this story we've seen this story. A lot of men have seen that story. So a lot of us were making videos talking about that whole situation, realizing that we've seen that story before. So we were kind of feeling like, yo, man, I kind of feel sorry for Travis because that's how I felt about it. When I was seeing the stuff happening with Travis Hunter, I was feeling bad for him because I was like, yo, bro, it's really sad what's happening to him because I've dealt with women like that. So You know, and a lot of us don't wish, wish the worst for him. We want to see him, figure things out. Vince says travesty Hunter. Why are you hating on Travis Hunter, man? Let that boy cook, man. Let that boy cook. How is he looking so far in the NFL? I haven't seen him in any games yet. I gotta check him out. How is he looking so far? FBA says marry the right woman, not the white the white woman. Chaka chaka cha. Chaka cha. Let's get back into the video. Let's get back into it.
Like, I really think women are just pure evil. Women are
Are women pure evil? I'm here to ask the question. Do you feel we got 17 people in the building, and I want y'all to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button. We are here to ask the question. We are here to ask the philosophical question. We are here as great thinkers. We are here as great men asking the question, are women naturally evil in their spirits, in their hearts, in their minds? The fact that you can sleep with another man and have a child with another man while you're in a relationship with another man, that's your husband, that's your boyfriend, and that you could allow your boyfriend or your husband to take care of another man's child. Is that evil? To have a boyfriend of 5 years that you love and you care about, and for you to go sleep with one of your coworkers where you was catching back shots. You was catching back shots right after work. And then for you to go home and lay up with your man. Are women evil? I'm here to ask that question tonight. I want to know. I want to know from you men tonight. I want to know from you women as well. I want to hear from the women as well tonight. I want to hear from you guys. Let's get back into it.
naturally evil beings, I believe. And only a woman who's honest about our natural nature of being deceptive can change it.
See, she's talking about the natural deception. And that's what we want to get around to, the natural deception. Are women naturally deceptive? When your girlfriend or your wife goes to work and she tells you, hey, baby, have a good day, I'm going to work. And you tell her as her boyfriend or you tell her as her husband, hey, baby, have a good day at work, but don't be fresh at work. Don't be over there smiling in all these niggas' faces, laughing at all these corny niggas' jokes. Don't be all fresh at your job, right? And she goes to that job and she's laughing in all everybody's face, laughing at every corny nigga's jokes, flirting with this guy, flirting with that guy, knowing good and damn well her boyfriend, her husband told her, don't be over there acting all fresh with these niggas at work. Don't be sitting up there acting like you like these niggas. Don't be sitting up there giving every corny nigga some play, thinking that you like them. But she'll go back to her husband and say, nah, nobody said nothing to me. Are women naturally deceptive? Naturally deceiving? Naturally like that? Are they naturally, telling men one thing, but it's really another way? Because I've seen that as well. I've seen women be naturally deceptive. Lie about things that are, tell you, try to coddle you, try to tell you, oh, it's not like that, baby. No, baby, it's not like that. But in reality, it's really like that. Yeah, there are niggas at her job trying to smash. Yeah, there are niggas at her job trying to smash and beat that, hit that, excuse me. And she's not telling you. She wants to feel good about herself. A lot of women aren't honest about that. They go to work and they allow these men to flirt with them. And a lot of these women, they got the work hubbies, and they don't tell the truth. That work hubby at your job, he's trying to make he makes you feel good. Maybe your boyfriend, he smashes you every day. He's putting it in 2-3 times a week. But you want to feel special by some other guy. You still want to be sought after by the other guys. A lot of women aren't honest about that. They're not keeping it real about that. Real spill. A lot of women don't be honest about that. So are women naturally deceptive? Can women be naturally deceptive? We've seen that. Salute to Terminator. He says, trust women and you suffer. Listen, I agree with that, Terminator. Salute to Terminator. He says, trust women and you suffer. I agree. Listen, you can't be too trusting of a woman, respectfully. And I'm not saying you can't trust any woman. There are women that are deserving of your trust. If you have a ride or die girl and she's always there for you and she has proven to you that she's trustworthy, there's nothing wrong with trusting that woman. But, if you just met this girl, you're just vibing with her, you only met her, and she hasn't proven herself, then you can't trust a woman that you just met. So, yeah, a woman has to earn her trust. A woman has to earn her trust. So I agree with you, Terminator. Golden Age, salute the Golden Age. He says, the first evil deed was Eve eating the apple. Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that Golden Age. We talked about how, because, remember, in this video, this woman, she was talking about how women are naturally deceiving. We talked about how Eve deceived Adam. Deceived Adam. Remember, in the Garden of Eden, God gave Adam dominion over the animals, over the insects, over the world. He gave him dominion over the living beast in the field. Dominion over these things, right? Here, they had everything that they needed. Everything that they needed. There was no want of food. There was no want of anything. They had everything they needed. There was no disease, no pestilence, no none of that. Here comes Eve after God told them, do not eat of the fruit in this garden. Do not eat of the fruit. Do not eat the apple. He gave them one rule. Do not eat of this fruit. Here come Eve eating and that's another thing we got to talk about. Because listen, this is the number one thing we have to talk about with women. Number one thing. This is the number one thing. And I want all of you men to open up your ears because this is going to be real. We're going to talk about it tonight. This is the number one thing we have to talk about. All you men, open up your ears. When is enough enough, women? When is enough enough? Here, let's break it down. My question to women, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? When is enough enough? Here you are in the Garden of Eden. There's no want of food. There's no crime. There's no pestilence, no disease, no nothing. God gave you everything. Gave you one rule. Don't eat of this apple. That woman felt, keep in mind, this woman had everything. But she felt that, everything just isn't enough. And I ask myself with these women, why is enough never enough? We have to ask women this question universally. I don't care if you're a black man, a white man, an Asian man, a Latino man, purple, pink, blue. We universally have to ask women, why is enough not enough? Eve was in the Garden of Eden. They had everything to their disposal. She felt enough was not enough. Now let's break it down to today's language. Let's break it down to modern day. Break it down to modern day, right? You will be there for a woman emotionally as a man. You will be there for a woman financially as a man. You will be there for that woman. You will hold her down, love her. You do everything for that woman as best as you can as a man to hold her down. But she will tell you that is not enough. So we universally as men, we have to ask women, why is enough not enough? Historically, we have realized that women feel that enough is not enough. Vince says, I just want to know, is the snake a metaphor for a penis? Well, you know, a lot of stories in the Bible are allegorical. I'm not gonna break down the metaphor of the snake, but clearly the snake is there for deception. The snake is there, you know, and when we look at snakes, just historically, snakes are looked at as backstabbers, deceivers. So clearly the snake is there as a deception. It's there to deceive. And you could almost look at the snake, you know, because a lot of stories are allegorical. A lot of stories in the Bible are allegorical, as I wanted to say. You can look at the snake as allegorical, as a deceptional piece. It's there to cause disruption. Yeah, you know, God gave you everything. God gave you every single thing you could ask for, but he won't let you do this one thing. So why not do this one thing? It's a deceptional piece. It's there to cause deception. God gave you every single thing you could ask for, but he gave you this one rule, and he said, no, you can't do this. So why not break that rule? He gave you everything, but why not this one thing? Why can't you have this one thing? It's a deceptional piece. The snake is there as deception. The snake is there as a deceptional piece, right? The snake is there as a deceptional piece. He's there to cause deception. He's there to cause disruption, right? So, you know, a lot of stories are allegorical. So I don't think the you could look at it as that. You could look at the snake as almost in a scenario of, you know, the grass being greener on the other side, because a lot of women believe that the grass is greener on the other side. You can kind of look at it like that, but, you know, I would more so say that the story of the snake is more so deception. You know, even though that the Lord gave you all of this great things, and he's given you everything, he set you up properly, he set you up right, but there's something out there. It's almost like, you know, here you have a perfect life, you have a great life. Let's say you're in a marriage, right? Look at it like this. Let's say you're in a marriage, you have a great wife. Your wife is a beautiful woman. She takes care of all of your needs sexually. She cooks for you. She cleans for you. She takes care of your kid. She does everything you ask of her as a woman. But you're still looking at these other women in the club. It's almost as that deceptional piece. Yeah, I have a wife. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She does everything that I ask of her. She takes care of my kids. She's the perfect woman. But, you know, there's this girl that's in the club and she's sexy and I want to smash her. That's what that is. Almost like it's that deceptional piece. It's that deception making you feel that, oh yeah, I have everything perfect in my life, but there's something else that I want. I want that one. It's almost that deception, right? And a lot of people get fooled by deception. A lot of people get fooled by deception. So I would say that snake is more so a deceptional piece, you know, to disrupt what's happening in their life. Salute to Sinclair. I see Sinclair's in the building. Salute to Sinclair. Sinclair's in the building. We need a woman in the building. I definitely want Sinclair in here, because here we have my moderator, and that's my number one moderator too. I love Sinclair. So I definitely want to hear Sinclair's opinion on if women are naturally evil. Now, remember, Sinclair, I am either yay or nay, but I am here to have the argument. I am here to have the discussion. Are women naturally evil? You know, are women naturally? Salute to Cole. I see Cole's in the building. Salute to him. Yeah, I want to hear. Are women naturally evil? Are they naturally? Do they have it in their spirit? Do they have it in their heart? Do they have it in their minds? You know, this woman, she talked about the Jezebel spirit. She talked about how women could be deceiving. Let's continue with this video. Let's get back into it.
Like, for example, I know that naturally there's a selfish gimme, I want that type of way about me.
Now that's another thing. There is this selfish spirit that a lot of women have. There is this selfish spirit that a lot of women have. I've seen this. And we talked about how a lot of women are self-absorbed. It's all about me. Me, me, me. I don't care how my boyfriend feels. I don't care how about my husband feels. It's all about me. It's not about how my kids feel. It's all about me. Me, me, me. My Instagram, my TikTok, my makeup, my hair, my nails. I have to look good. There are a lot of women that are like that, where it's all about me, 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 me. Where opposed to men, respectfully, men are taught to be providers. Men are taught to be protectors. We are taught to be, listen, if you have a family, you have a wife, you have kids, you have a girlfriend, you need to protect these individuals. You need to provide for these individuals. You need to be there for these individuals. Now, I'm not saying that women aren't motherly, they're not nurturers, they're not there for them, but there is a sector of women where it's all about me, 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 me. All about me. It's not about you. I don't care that my kid is going to school hungry. I gotta look sexy when I go to work. Okay? I gotta look sexy. I gotta put the makeup on. I don't care that my husband hasn't had sex with me in over 3 weeks. Okay? I don't care. I gotta make this TikTok video. There are a lot of women that are self-absorbed, where it's all about them. It's all about me. It doesn't care. They don't care how their husband, how their kids feel. Excuse me. It's this self-absorbed nature that a lot of women have. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And she talked about the gimme, 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 where women pretty much just use men financially. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Buy my makeup. Buy my hair, my nails. Take me to dinner. Buy this. Buy that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Using men as ATM machines. That's another thing. Let's continue though.
So about people, period, but especially women. So if you can't be honest and say that that's in there, then you can't deal with it and address it.
I would agree that, listen, a lot of things that she's saying here is very true. There's some truth to what she's saying. There is a deceptive spirit. There are women that are very vanity driven. There are women that are all about them. They're self-absorbed. All they care about is themselves. We got 22 people in the building. I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. We only got 12 likes in the building. Hit that like. We got 22 people in the building, but we only got 12 likes. I need y'all to hit that like button. Salute to Quarter Man 88. Salute to Quarter Man 88. He says, "What do you expect in this rat race culture?" I don't expect much. I agree with what you're saying here, Quarter Man. I don't expect much. We do live in a rat race culture. We do live in a we're living in just in an era of debauchery. A lot of degenerate nature going on in America. Women have said, you know what? We're no longer being hospitable women. We're no longer being modest women. We're going to go to the OnlyFans. We're going to go to the Instagrams. We're going to make our money there. So I understand we're living in an era of degeneracy. We're living in an era of, we're totally past the era of modest, hospitable women. We're totally out of that era. I understand, but still, we're here to have the discussion here. Salute to everybody though. Quarter says it's not a man-woman thing; it's an overall culture thing. I agree in a sense. It is a cultural problem. I do think we have a lot of things to address in terms of American culture and how women are moving in American culture. I agree. Cole says the likes will go up once you start criticizing them. Listen, man. Listen. All right. You want me to criticize men? Let me just say this in terms of men, right? Let me just give my critique of men just for 1 second, right? I will give a critique of men. Everything she's saying here is right about women. I agree. Can women be deceiving? Can women be evil? Can women do all of these things? I agree. I 1000% agree. But at the end of the day, we have to take into account that there are a lot of demonic Negroes out there. There are a lot of demonic men out there. We have to be honest. Are women evil? Can women be deceptive? Absolutely. But there's a lot of demonic Negroes out there. Respectfully, it's not women causing these wars. It's not women out there, dropping atomical bombs on other nations. It's the men. It's not women causing fear and pestilence and world hunger and crime and all of these terrible things in the world. It's men. Men are perpetrating these things. So if you want me to give my critique on men, that's my critique of men. Men are the movers and shakers of the world. It's really men that are creating all of the debauchery in the world. Right? So that would be my critique of men. Men have created a lot of debauchery in the world. Right? And yes, we are here to criticize women. We are here to have the discussion on women. But we have to be honest that there are a lot of men that take advantage of women. Right? There's a lot of men that are beating on women, that are cheating on women, that are doing women foul. And we're going to get into a couple of those videos where women are embracing the negative chi, the negative energy, because men have wronged them. We have to take that into account, that a lot of these women have gone evil or have gone deceptive because men have done them wrong. Fire! 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 Are men going to take accountability for doing women wrong? Salute to Eco. He says, hold on. Let me put up what he said on the screen. He says, men need to start leading again and stop simping. I agree. Look at Marcus. He says a good night. He out of here. Marcus don't want no parts of men leading and taking accountability. He says, man, I'm out of here. I ain't got time for this. I done did everything I need to do. I'm out of here. Salute to Marcus though. He held it down in here. He was speaking some facts in here. But E. Cole says men need to start leading and pretty much being an example. I agree with that. Men do have to lead the women. We can't look at the women and say, hey, you need to tighten up. It's our responsibility to tighten up these women, right? And respectfully, when it comes to how these women are moving in society, men are the movers and shakers of society. Men dictate what's hot. Men dictate what's popping in society. Men dictate the flow of society. If men dictated that, if men dictated that OnlyFans is obsolete, then nobody would be on OnlyFans anymore. It would be obsolete. If men dictated that women should be modest and move accordingly, then that would be the flair. But the reality is men are whoremongers. Men are lust driven. Men don't have a lot of discipline. And that's the way women are moving today. They're moving how the men are moving. And these women have gone wayward because of the men are not disciplined. The men are not leading these women. I agree with that stance. I agree with that. I agree with that. I 1000% agree with that stance. 1000%. He says, nah, Salute to Marcus. Nah, it's all good, Marcus, man. Salute to Marcus, man. It's all good, Marcus. It's all good, bro. I understand. Um, yeah, it's all good. Carter says it's a culture thing. I agree. It is a culture thing. I do think it's a Western culture thing. I do agree. He says we should only expect this BS when the values and the ideals of this culture. I agree. It's a Western culture thing. I agree. It's a Western culture thing. Because when you look at different cultures, when you look at what's happening in the Middle East, when you look what's happening in China, women don't move like this. It's only in America that women are moving like this. It's only in the Western civilization that women are moving like this. The women are feeling like this, right? It's not really a universal or global ideal of how women are moving. It's a Western civilization type of ideal how women are moving. Let's continue though.
And so I've noticed that the women who say they're the dopest, they're the this, they're the that, are usually the worst, because you have to acknowledge the beast in you in order to tame it. And so I really just think most women are naturally evil. Period. I just think they're evil.
Are women naturally evil? Let me know in that poll. We got 15 people in that poll. Let me know in that poll. Are women naturally evil? Are women convicted in their spirit, in their hearts, in their minds, in their souls to be naturally evil, to be naturally vindictive? We got 39 votes. 39. Salute to everybody that voted. We got 40 votes. And 69% says yes, women are naturally evil. Women are naturally evil. They are naturally like that. They are naturally whore. Let me not say that word. They are naturally like the way they are. Listen, it's your opinion. We're here to have the dialogue.
And not even just how they deal with men and kids makes them evil, but how they deal with each other. Women are so jealous, deceptive, conniving. Like, you can just feel the evil when you are in the presence of certain women. You can walk in a room and you just feel the daggers. You just feel that demonic spirit. Women are evil. I don't care what nobody say. Women are untrustworthy, deceitful, demonic beings. I said what I said.
Do you agree? Do you agree? Are women demonic, deceptive creatures? Personally, there's some truth in here. There's some truth here. But it does have to be in context. There are a lot of men that aren't doing a good job leading. I agree with Cole was saying. There's a lot of women that are brokenhearted and they're moving deceptive or evil because of the harm and hurt that they've gone through. So, everything has to be put into context. I would just say, I'm neither yay or nay. I'm either yay or nay on that. But I do think that every woman, I will say this is just my opinion. I think that every woman does have the gene of being a bitch. Every woman has that gene. Every woman has that in them to be like that. Salute to Quarter. He says, Western ideals have made women wacko. In one look at the history, it's pretty fair. Listen, I agree. It's Western culture. I agree. I think Western culture has done a very poor job on protecting women, on making women respectable, hospitable. I think Western culture has done a lot on why women are the way they are. Now, let's get into some videos. We got some videos where we're going to play in terms of women being evil to men, women being evil, treating men wrongly and badly. Let's get into this. Let's get into some videos of of women treating men evil. Let's get into it. This is the first video we're going to play. A man finds out that the kids are not his. He finds out he's been taking care of these kids. He's been doing the best he can as a father to take care of these. He finds out from his girl or whoever this chick is that the kids is not his. Let's play this video. Let's get into this video real quick.
One time.
What?
When you was gonna tell me that our youngest ain't mine?
When was you gonna tell us but that the youngest ain't mine? Look at the now take into account. Look at the look on her face. It's a look of pure I don't give an F. What the hell are you talking about? You see me eating this 4-piece chicken dinner. What the hell are you talking about? Yes, have you been a simp taking care of these kids that ain't yours? Yes, you've been a simp. But I don't care right now. I'm busting down this 4-piece chicken dinner. You know. She has an absolute look of, I don't give a F what you said. What the hell are you talking about, Negro? Let me bust down this chicken dinner. I'm eating right now. You see me eating? But you want to talk about these kids that ain't yours, nigga. You signed the birth certificate. Get back into it. Get back into it.
Don't play with me right now, Kia. I swear to God. Your baby daddy told me that our youngest is not mine, Kia.
The baby daddy told him. The baby daddy told him, listen, you know them kids ain't yours, right?
You had to go and be messy like that. First of all, you already...
She talking about the baby daddy is messy. No, you're messy. The kids came out of your vajayjay. You're messy. You're the one that let that other man, have his child come out of your vajayjay. You're the messy one. You're the clown. You could have been honest with this man. You could have told this man the truth. You decided not to do that. You decided not to do that.
already knew that in the first place.
He already knew that.
Whoa. Oh, no, hell no. How? Yeah, I signed the birth certificate, so how I'm supposed to know, kid, that it ain't my kid?
The father. So what do you mean? I didn't need to go back and tell you nothing. You already...
And instead of being humble, instead of taking accountability, she's fighting with this man. She's being contentious with this man. She's being argumentative with this man.
We was in a relationship, so how am I supposed to know he ain't my kid?
You knew that we were sleeping together. What do you mean?
Kia, I'm about to slap.
Woo! He's about to slide, but stop the taste out of his mouth.
The shit out of you. You keep.
Woo!
Hold up.
And can you blame him? He been taking care of these kids. They not even his.
Yo, this ain't, you fucked up, yo. You messed up this time, bro. You messed up this time.
How? You signed you signed the birth certificate.
I signed the birth certificate because I thought it was mine, Kia.
Okay, you thought wrong.
What the fuck, Kia? Yo. See, yo. Put the food down, Kia.
Put the chicken dinner down. Put the 4-piece spicy Popeyes chicken dinner down. Put it down. Put the rib dinner down. Put the catfish dinner down. Put it down. Let me talk to you.
Put the food down, Kia. Put the food down. I'm gonna knock it out your hand. Put the food down. I'm gonna knock it out your hand, Kia. You know what? Hey,
so what? Let's talk.
She said, so what? So what these kids ain't yours? So what you signed the birth certificate? So what? He told this man, so what?
So what is it that you want to know?
Why didn't you tell me that he wasn't mine, kid? Why did you have me believing that he was mine the whole time?
Because at the end of the day, you knew that me and his dad, his biological father, were sleeping together.
Kid, I didn't know that. How did I know that? We was in a whole relationship.
Because we had separated at a point in time, and I went to go stay over there. You didn't think that I was over there sleeping with him the whole time?
No, because you told me y'all didn't have nothing else going
I
on.
didn't say that. I didn't say that. You believe anything, bro. Like, at the end of the day,
Damn.
he's not yours. And yeah, I knew the whole time.
Yo, go get this little nigga shit, all of this shit out my house right now.
No.
Get your shit and get out.
He's doing a lot of cursing, but you get the gist. Listen, man, listen. Are women evil? I'm here to ask the question. We got 12 people in the building. Are women naturally evil? Are they naturally evil? I had y'all voting in here. I need y'all to keep voting. Are women naturally evil? We're gonna watch a few more videos. Here you have another woman here. She's embracing the negative. I got my feelings hurt. You have a woman here. She's embracing the negative chi. Here in this video, there's a woman. She's embracing the negative chi. Let's see. Let's watch this. Let's watch this video right here. Hold on. Let me get into this. Let's get into this video right here. Let's get into this young woman.
I got my feelings hurt recently, and
She got her feelings hurt.
Grateful because now I don't have to pretend anymore. Like, now I don't have to pretend anymore. Good women are dead.
Good women are dead.
Evil bitches, rise up!
There are women embracing the negative chi. Women embracing the negative chi. Embracing the negative energy. Saying that, hey man, women, men have done me wrong. They've hurt my heart. I'm embracing the negative chi. I'm embracing the negative energy. I'm no longer being a good woman. I will be embracing the negative chi. Are women naturally evil? We're here to ask the question. Let's continue.
One dating discovery I've made since I've kind of grown older is that you don't really have to be nice to men for them to
You don't really have to be nice to men.
That's suspicious.
You don't have to be nice to men. You don't have to be nice to men. That's what she finds out. Let's continue.
like you. And chances are, the nicer you are to them, the less they like you. And it's
She says, man, first of all, that doesn't even make sense. When a girl is nice to me, personally, I can't speak for any other man. When a girl is nice to me, if I'm dealing with a girl who's a sweetheart, she's a nice girl, I'm all into her. I don't know what the hell this woman is talking about. It's a fact. When I'm dealing with a woman who is a good girl, a respectable girl, a chill girl, give me 1 second, y'all, because I gotta put give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. Get back to what we're talking about here. Here we go. When I'm talking to a chick, I'm dealing with a woman. I like nice girls. I like sweet girls. I like girls that are sweet. I love girls that are feminine, that have feminine energy, that are fragile. I love fragile, cutesy, emotional women. I love a woman that is in a soft girl era. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm not one of these Negroes that's going to take advantage and I'm going to be a demonic Negro to this woman. If I meet a girl and she's in her soft girl era, she's cutesy wootsy, she wants to be a good girl, she's cute, she's nice, she's feminine, I'm going to protect that. I'm not one of these type of Negroes. But here you have women embracing the negative chi. Embracing that negative energy, embracing that negative, those bad vibes. You have women that are embracing that. Vince says, cause she talking about evil thug dudes. Listen, she may be talking about evil thug dudes, but you're talking about that girl before this video. Just want to clarify that. But at the end of the day, who told you to date evil thug dudes? The problem is a lot of these women, they have a type. They like evil thug dudes. Then when they date an evil thug dude, he treats them like an evil thug dude. It's not my fault you like evil thug dudes. It's not my fault. Exactly. Cole says a woman that is in her natural femininity. I agree. It's not my fault you like to date thug dudes. It's not my fault you like to get smashed out by thug dudes in the project hallways and the project staircase. It's not my fault you like to get smashed out for a fish dinner or Mother Gaston and 2 a.m. in the morning. It's not my fault. If that's what you into, if that's what you like, if that's your forte, that's your forte. But it's not my fault. You can't blame every black man that you like these thug dudes. Nobody told you to date a thug dude. Nobody told you to date some thug from the pink houses projects and you get smashed out in the project buildings. Nobody told you to date that dude. Nobody told you to date that dude. But that's what turns you on. See, a lot of women don't want to take responsibility for their choices in men. You don't want to take responsibility for your choices in men. You know you dating a man that is a POS. You don't want to take accountability for that. You don't want to say, you know what? This is a project baby. He never want to leave the projects. He don't want to be a good man to a good woman. He just want to take advantage of me. He just want to smash me out in the project always. He don't want nothing serious. I need to date somebody that want to take me serious. A lot of women don't want to take accountability for their choices. Salute the Vent. He says, get screwed by the evil dude, then screw the good dude. That's a fact. That's what a lot of these women are doing. They'll screw the dude who's evil, and then they'll say, you know what, this evil dude that was just going to be an evil dude, you knew he was going to be an evil dude, but he turned you on. Women don't want to take accountability that the fact that they like evil dudes. They like dudes that treat them like, filth. They like dudes that treat them badly. That's the fact. Women like men that treat them badly. They like that. It turns them on. It's a thrill. It's the drama. It's the conviction of the spirit. They love it. It's in their nature. It's in their hearts. It's in their minds. The challenge, the thrill, the sex. It's intoxicating. This is a fact. Right? It's real. Right? They love that. They don't want the good dude that's going to treat them right. Bring them flowers, chocolate. You one of them big heart chocolate carrying mofos. You got the big flowers in your hands. You got the big box of chocolate. They not feeling you like that. You over here with the big box of chocolate with the flowers and all that. You looking like a cornball. You got the big flowers and the chocolates. You strolling up with the chocolates and the flowers. They not feeling you. They want the Negro with the weed and a fifth, not a full bottle, but a fifth of the Don Julio. That's what they want. That's a fact. That's an undisputed fact. That's an undisputed fact. If you're dealing with a woman and she has two choices, one choice is a Negro with a fifth of Don Julio and a nickel bag of some Reggie, and the other Negro is sitting up there with a big box of chocolates and some flowers. She taking the Negro with the fifth of Don Julio and flower and weed. She don't want that Negro with the flowers and chocolates. I'm just keeping it real. So you got to stop all this simping. Cole says, with the radio outside in the rain, holding it up. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. 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 You know, these women, they're not feeling that. These women love the bad boys. They love the thrill. They love the thrill. That's what they're not going to tell you. See, the fact of the nature is they want to run through the bad boys. They want to see. That's the thing with these women. Let's talk about it. When they're in their high school era, when they're in their college era, and I'm going to say their whole 20s, they want the bad boys. I'm going to say the whole 20s. I'm not giving them 25, 28 that they sober up. In my opinion, they want the bad boys from college to high school to 20s. They want the bad boy. They want the thrill. They want to be outside. They want the thrill. And then when it get to like 28, 29, like 27, almost 30, that's when they want to settle down. That's when they want to, okay, let me start dating someone who wants to take me seriously. That's how a lot of these women think. That's how a lot of these women move. You know, they want the bad boy. They want the dude that's going to smash them out in the project hallways, in the pissy elevator. And they don't want no nice guy pulling up with the flowers. They're not feeling him. They don't want that. That's not appetizing. That's not thrilling. There's no drama. There's no romance. There's nothing there. It's just you just being a simp with the flowers and the hearts. It's sweet, but you're not entertaining. These hoes want to be entertained. You know? When they get to the late 20s and the 30s, that's when they want love. But when they're in their early 20s, high school era, mid 20s even, they want to be entertained. They don't want to be loved. They want to be entertained. Entertain me with that Project D, smashing me out in the pissy project hallways and elevators. Entertain me. Have your baby mother smack the black off me after we smash up. That's what these girls want. They want the drama. Dope dick and dynamite. That's what they want. They want the dope dick and dynamite. Hold on. I'm talking to y'all tonight. I'm talking. Cole says they're saved now, like Jasmine Cashmere. Ooh. Is Jasmine Cashmere? Is she saved now? Jasmine Cashmere. That's a legend right there. It's a legend right there. It's a legend. But yeah, man, that's what these women want. That's what they want at a particular point in their lives. That's what they want. That's what they desire, you know? Continue.
I think the number one dating discovery I've made since I've kind of like grown older is that you don't really have to be nice to men for them to like you.
You don't have to be nice to men for them to like you. I disagree with that notion. I like nice girls. This is just me personally. Like I said, I like nice girls. I like sweet, feminine women. I like them. I enjoy them. You know? I can tell you my favorite girls to date. My favorite girls to date, Pisces, Taurus. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Virgo, but I like Virgo girls. I like Virgo girls. These are my favorite type of women to date. These are the type of women I like. I like them. They're nice. They're sweet. They're feminine. I can tell you my favorite girls that I don't like to get. I don't like to date. I don't like to date Aries. Aries. They're too masculine. I don't like Aries. They're too fiery. You know, it could be sexy. Some people are into that. They're into that fiery aggressiveness. You know, some men are into that. I like that sometimes too during sex. But you know, I like feminine energy. I love women that are in their feminine energy. I love that. I think that's beautiful. You know, so I like Pisces, I like Virgos. I like Taurus. Those are the type of girls that I like. So if you're not on that type of feminine energy, you know, I don't really like that. So if a girl is embracing that energy of her being, oh, I'm an evil girl. I don't like that. I don't want you to be an evil girl. I want you to be a sweet girl. I want you to be a feminine girl. She says Cole says she's preaching on the pulpit. Hold on. He says, hold on. Oh, you retracted. I see he retracted his statement. Hold on.
Chances are, the nicer you are to them, the less they like you. And
I disagree. If a girl is really nice to me, I like nice girls. If a girl likes me and she's very nice to me, I like that. I like girls that are nice. I don't like girls that are like nasty, have this little stank booty attitude. I don't like that. Cole said, this is why simping is dangerous, because women like this think they're on the same level as men. That's a fact. That's a fact. Women do think they're on the same level as men. They think that they can date like men. They think that they can move like men, and they can't. Women can't move like men. They'll never be able to move like men because we're not built the same emotionally. We're not built the same mentally. So a woman will never be able to move like a man in a relationship and in dating. But they'll try. They continue to try. But in terms of, in terms of this thing, I like when women are sweet. I don't like evil women. I don't like bad women. I like when a woman is in her feminine energy. I don't like a stanky booty chick. I don't like that. I don't like when a girl has a stank attitude. I don't like when a girl is evil and petty and vindictive. I want you to be sweet. If I don't call you back, I want you to cry. If you feel like I'm not giving you attention, I want you to tell me and be mad at me that I'm not giving you attention. I want you to be in your feminine energy. I want you to be in your emotional energy. I don't want you to be all this tough girl posterior, this whole tough girl facade. I don't want that. I want you to be deep into your feminine energy, deep into your emotionalism. I want you to be deep into that. But see, women, they think that they can move like men. They truly believe that. They truly believe that they can move like men. Let's continue.
It's kind of weird because at first I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you like me more if I'm less nice to you? But I think they just have this like weird psychological thing in their head where they don't think they're deserving of kindness. So when
you just dating men that probably just want to smash you. I don't think she realized that. These niggas, they probably just want to smash you. They being nice to you and they're dealing with your funky attitude because they just want to smash you. But it's not registering to her like, yo, I just want to smash you. It's not necessarily that I want to be with you or none of that. Like, I'm dealing with your funky attitude because I want to smash you. Once I get what I want, oh, I'm gonna give you exactly what you're dishing out. Once I crack you open, that's it. I'm not dealing with your funky little attitude no more. That's what don't register to these women. That's what don't register. Yeah, you want to be stank, you want to have this nasty little attitude, but once this nigga crack you open, that's it. All that goes out the window, especially if you ain't got that good. If you ain't got that good, he definitely gonna dish out what you've been given. Oh, you been acting like a little stank little chick when you be talking to him. He gonna give you the same energy. He gonna be like, yo, what are you talking about? Yo, shut up. Yo, shut your mouth. Your pussy whack anyway. That's what's not registering to her. Yeah, you got this little stank girl attitude, but once these niggas crack you, it's over. Once these niggas crack you, they don't give a damn about you. A nigga ain't gonna deal with your stank attitude after he crack you, and you're not his girl. You're not my girl. I cracked you. It's over with. I'm not dealing with your little stank attitude. I already cracked you. And especially you like if you got this little stank girl attitude, you better have the good. You better have it. I'm telling you right now. If a nigga crack you and he realize, yo, your joint is whack. You is whack. You whack in bed. He gonna feel like, yo, he ain't even gonna call you back. He ain't even gonna respond to your little stank girl attitude. That's a fact. Once a nigga crack you and realize that you ain't got that good, it's over with. So women gotta realize, like, all that little, like, to me, in my opinion, you're better off just being a good girl. Because if you're being a good girl, if a nigga crack you and he realize you ain't got that good, at least he'll be like, yo, she ain't got that good girl, but she's a good girl. She's a nice girl. She's a sweet girl. If a nigga deal with a girl that she ain't got that good, but she's a nice girl, he'll come back for seconds. He'll say, you know what, I'll come around and deal with this girl. I like this girl. She ain't got that good, but she a chill girl. She a nice girl. I might crack her another day. She's a chill girl. She's a nice girl. I want to hang with her. But if you got this little stank girl attitude and you ain't got the good, you're going to get curved for life. Exactly. So in my opinion, exactly, Cole. That's what I'm saying. Like, women, you're better off being a good girl. Because if you got this little stank girl attitude and your shit ain't good, niggas ain't calling you back. Niggas ain't rocking with you because they already realize that you got this little stank girl attitude. And once they get what they want, it's over with. Niggas ain't dealing with your stank girl attitude once they get what they want. So, I would tell her to kind of get out of that stank girl. And she looks older. She looks like she's almost 30. So I don't know why possibly she may have some good. I don't know. I've never been in bed with her. But I would hope that she got some good because, you're sitting up here, you're telling everybody that you got this stank attitude and men like when you're not nice to them. I don't know. I would rather a girl be nice to me.
You're kind to them. They're like, there's something wrong with you. Why are you being nice to me? But when you treat them,
I disagree. When a girl is nice to me, I think that she's just being nice to me. I think that she's just a good person. Anytime a woman is being nice to me, I just feel like, oh, she's just a good person. I don't look at women like that. Oh, she's being nice to me. What's wrong with her? I've never said that in my life. If a woman is being nice to me, I'd be like, oh, she's just a good person. She's a sweet girl. This is a girl I want to talk to. This is a girl I want to be around. This type of girl I want to be around for the rest of my life. You know, even if we don't work out, even if we don't work out as a relationship, I want to have her as a friend. I want to be around. That's how I look at it. I don't look at it like, oh, she's a nice girl. I can't be good with her. So maybe she's just dealing with a lot of trauma, because I've never dealt with a nice girl and felt like, oh, I can't rock with her. She's just too nice. I've never felt like that. I've always felt like, oh, if she's a nice girl, it's either one or two. This is a girl that I want to wife up, or this is just a girl that, hey, I may not want to wife her, but I want to be friends with her. I want to be good to her too. I want to be chill with her too. That's how I feel. When I meet good people or nice people, I don't feel like, oh, I want to be a terrible person to this person. I don't want to be around this person. But this is how women be thinking. You know? Vince says females like her just poison. The well for her, everyone else to drink out of. She know she hate men. She wants every woman to hate men. Women accept the brainwashing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's definitely some men hating here. She's a clown. You know, and you know, and she's a little bit too old to have that type of facade and type of outlook on life. You know, she's a little bit too old to be being mean to men. She needs to be a little bit more mature in her relationship. She's a little bit too old for that. You know, if she was a 20-year-old girl, she was in her 20s, early 20s, I would say, you know what, she got time to figure it out. But if you are old asshole, you are old ass 30-year-old, early 30s, late 20s, mid 30s hoe, you need to figure it out. You ain't gonna get no husband being a stanky booty hoe. You're not gonna get no husband being like that. That's a fact. It's a fact. You're not gonna get no husband being a stinky booty hoe. I'm just keeping it real. Women need to hear that. You're not gonna get no husband being a stinky booty hoe. You're not gonna get it. So if that's your goal, I mean, if your goal is to be in the clubs, if your goal is to be out there outside or whatever they say, if that's your goal, okay. But if your goal is to get a husband, if your goal is to settle down, if your goal is to have kids, you ain't gonna get no husband being like that. Being a stanky booty hoe. If you out there being a stanky booty hoe, niggas gonna treat you like a stanky booty hoe. Keeping it real. Let's get back into this video.
Our daughter, our 5-year-old.
So this dude right here, he finds out. And now remember what the topic of this video was. Are women naturally evil? This man finds out, and he puts his woman out, and he puts his child out after he finds out that his baby is not his after 5 years. Are women evil? Are they naturally evil? We're here to ask the question.
Daughter went and got tested today. Okay. And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested anyway?
Why you take my baby to get tested? This is my baby too. This is the psychology of these women. They have no care for you. They have no thoughts for you. They're not even thinking like, yo, this is my child too. You're asking me why I took my child to get tested? It's not just your child. This is my child too. Salute to Vent. He says, hold on, let me see what Vent talking about. He said 45 votes and we're at 71%. Yes, sheesh. That's what I'm talking about. I wish we had 45 likes. Everybody that's in here, please hit that like button. If you're in here, hit that like button. Hit that like button right now. But I like that everybody voted. I do like that. I do like that people voted. Let's get back into this video.
What do you mean? What kind of test, first of all?
I went and got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from and kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah. 5 years, I can't even go crazy right now because the kids are asleep. So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her for
We
5
have 3
years
children,
anyway.
and the last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible. But guess what? Because the kid's asleep, I'm not going to turn violent. I'm not going to call you a bunch of...
Nigga, you acting like a simp right now. This is the time to turn violent. This is the time to turn up. This is the time to turn over some tables, flip some sofas, wild out. You talking about the kids is in the house. Nigga, the kids ain't even yours. Kids ain't even yours. Turn up, nigga. Turn up.
Games, of course, a big scene. But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
No, because I pay bills here too, and her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kids.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
yeah, okay, whatever.
You don't have your ID that says you live here. 1, 2, you see what I says?
Why would you do this?
What you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a shit. What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
He's doing too much cursing, but you get the gist. And that's just the question. Are women naturally evil? Are they evil? You know, because we've seen videos of men taking care of children that's not theirs. Listen, I don't know how that feels. I'm sure that feels bad. Any man that's taking care of a child, he has an emotional connection to a child, and he's feeling, he loves the child. A woman has, put the child in his life, and to find out that the child is not even his, that's gotta hurt. It's gonna hurt for any man to deal with that. I feel for any man that has dealt with that. That's a fact. But yeah, salute the vent. But yeah, I feel for that man. But at the end of the day, are women evil? And I just want to know. I want to know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in this video. Are women naturally evil? Let me know in the comment section. Salute to everybody that came out tonight. Salute to Vent. Salute to Cole. Salute to Sinclair. Salute to FBA. Salute to Quarter. Salute to everybody that came out, was in the chat, that was, hitting the like button. Salute to everybody that was in the chat. But let me know in the comment section, in your opinion. I'm either yay or nay on this topic. I'm yay or nay. Are women genetically, naturally, in their hearts and their mind and their spirits, are they naturally evil? Do they have the capacity to be evil, deceptive, wrongful, vindictive? In their spirits, do they have the capacity to be that? I need to know. Let me know in the comment section. But with that being said, listen, guys, it's been real. This is the check-in report. We're going to do some lives tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow as well. We're going to do some lives. I'll probably do either 2 or 3 lives tomorrow. So check out for those. But with that being said, listen, guys, you guys have a good night. You guys have a good weekend. Salute to everybody that came out tonight. You guys have a good night, man. You guys have a good weekend. We are out. Toodles. We out. Boom. Fire! 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 We out, y'all. You have a good night.